Welcome back, friends. All the way from a dusty room in Down Under, Australia. I want to ask Davey Lynn a question. He's the host here of the Kitco Show. I want to ask him why you still bring on guests who don't know how to use a log chart. Like, the Kitco News, I love the network. They talk about money, finance, gold. They're pro crypto here and there. I love the show, man. But why are you punishing your viewers with this? What is this trash? What is it? What is this linear chart? You're showing me a chart of 25 years on a linear scale. If you just compound the money supply by 3% every year for 25 years, you know you got to use an exponential chart. So why are we charting the stock market here and implying it's gone too parabolic? I don't know why they do that. I don't know. Maybe I think there's just a lot of people out there who are really believing depression, World War III is coming, it's all over, right? So I'm going to explain to all my friends here listening, how do I, all the way in blistering hot Australia, how am I going to figure this out in like a 10-minute video through TradingView? And you know what? You don't even need to ask the question. I'm going to show you right now. This is his chart. So what a lot of like doomers, we're going to zero, stay in stable coins. Those guys, they always do the same thing, man. They go, you see, there's an M. We've gone parabolic. They always do this, man. They always do this. This is his chart. This is his chart, man. It's like, we've gone too parabolic. You see, we're going to go down. They always do this chart. Like, hello? Hey there. You know, this is a monthly chart. Let's go back, man. Let's just go back. We are now in 1897. What does this look like? And yes, the most obvious screaming pattern here is, the Great Depression. Let me remind you, Great Depression. Okay, we were on gold money standard. 2, they hiked interest rates first because they didn't understand effects of supply and demand liquidity properly. And number 3 was, is there even anything else to add? Yes, number 3, record margin borrowing. Basically 10x on your stocks. That was what led to the Great Depression. And you don't even have to believe me. I don't care if you believe me or not. This is the truth. I'm telling you now. We were on a gold money standard. They couldn't debase, so everything had to reprice nominally lower. And they actually hiked interest rates first. Do you want to know why they hiked interest rates first? The central banks back then believed if they hiked interest rates, you would be motivated to work harder because you're getting more interest at the banks. That's why they hiked interest rates. That's why they thought, okay, you know, if we incentivize everyone and motivate them to want to work harder and start businesses and go get work and stuff, you know, they can make more money by putting it in the bank. See, that's what they thought. But unfortunately, that was the wrong move because it made all the debt go worse. And you know what the lead up to the Great Depression was? You had record margin borrowing. We've never before seen this ever since, not even close. It was literally like 10x on your stocks. Can you imagine like crypto degens but for stocks? That's what happened. Everyone got blown apart. This is a log chart, man. I don't understand. Everyone does these M's. Everyone's like, there's 2 M's here. We can go through in time. Like, I'm going to show you time and time again. Like, yeah, it's not the greatest. But actually, this was gold money standard, by the way, back here. It's interesting, right? After we went off gold, there were less of these super M periods. But there were a few. You had this high inflation period here. Mind you, by the way, during this box here, during this box with the arrow, right here, you know what the dividend yield for the S&P 500 was? It was like 4 to 5%. So yeah, your stocks went sideways for like 17 years, but you were getting 4 to 5% yield. Yes, inflation was high and yes, it was bad, but you kind of get the drift. You were getting paid along the way to kind of survive. And yeah, look, it was painful. Of course it was bad, but it was different demographics. Everyone was much slower. Everyone was much younger. What happened here? Yeah, the stock, yeah, the tech boom, you had GFC. We remember this pain, man. So everyone, this is what happens, friends, every single time. You know what? Let's go to a random point in time. We're doing this live, friends. Let's put it on regular chart. Let's just go to a random point in time. I'm telling you now, man, everything's, look at this. After the Great Depression, everything's gonna look parabolic. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, we're going parabolic, man. This is way too high. Look at that, we're way too high. Whoa, shit, whoa. Oh my God, we're parabolic. We gotta come down. This is way too high, friends. Oh my God. Are you noticing something? Are you noticing? Oh my God, we're just way too parabolic. We've been doing this for 100 years, man. And if you don't believe the words coming out of my mouth, you don't have to. Once again, remember, I told you, I am in a dusty room in Australia, and I can prove this to you in 2 charts. That was the first chart. We wrestle crocodiles down here. We don't even know what we're doing half the time. How can I, with a peanut brain, show you this? There are millions of people being exposed to media. But we have to appreciate it because that means we're still early. And when we're still early, we have edge. And if we have edge, we're going to beat the market and we're going to smash everyone's returns. That's why this is easy, man. This is easy. I'm giving it to you for free. This is the money supply. This is the money supply. So you know what? They're going on these news channels and they're saying, oh, this is going to crash. It's gone too high. It's gone too high. Do you want to know what's really gone too high? The money supply. This is a linear chart. You know? You hate log charts so much. Why don't you put a money supply chart on linear? It's literally, they have been literally printing the absolute living hell out of this thing forever. And let's be fair, let's put on log chart. It's up only. It's up only. You want to know what the next 40 years of your life is going to look like? I'll tell you what it's going to look like. It's going to look like that. That's what it's going to look like. And they're probably going to have to reprice it somewhere. There's going to be some sort of repricing, CBDCs, make 4 new old dollars equal to 1 new dollar. It's going to be the same thing. You know the game. You know the game. This is what's going on, man. This is why the Dow Jones, S&P, that's why they're going to keep going up. But they're debasing over time. New people coming in the system, people get born, the government prints currency, it filters through the banks, it goes down. I'm not going to bore you with all that. We know all this. We know all this. So don't come here and tell me every year, woohoo, world depression's coming. Depression. We're going to crash. Come on, man. Please tell me one point in history where the government didn't print money to living hell, you know? I'd like to know that. Hey, there are many times in history where your M's don't go to the floor. Many times in history. You know, let's just do a, you know what? Yeah, 45% sucks. Yeah, it does. 30% sucks. But it doesn't go down to where you think. And you're getting high yields here, man. Yeah, we can slow down. We can go garbage. But they're going to call it every time. What if we do this? Oh, Great Depression. Oh, Great Depression. Look, we already know, man. We're early to crypto. We know what's going to get the hypersensitive move from an injection of liquidity. But you gotta think, man. You gotta think. Why is this? So a lot of my friends, they always say, how do you know you're right? Why do we deserve to win? You know why we deserve to win? Because 95% of the crowd are still watching this show. Right? And it's a beautiful, great show. But they're looking at this chart and they're like, yeah, man, I can see the argument why we've gone parabolic and we're going to go down. These are nice people. They're good human beings, but they're wrong. You know? Like if I told you it's going to rain tomorrow, but it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I just fed you the wrong information. That's okay. So this is what was on TV. This is what's shown in everyone's minds. But you know why? You know why? We know the answer why. Because everyone's already sold the low. Everyone's bearish. Everyone's sold the low. Everyone wants to buy 90% lower. Of course they're going to be believing this. No one's going to believe the guy in a dusty room in Australia. No one's going to believe this guy. but you will because you're my friend. I love you all. Till next time.